you bought to a lower state, you must learn to be patient. You come to serve the Lord, prepare your soul for temptation. Who trusted Yah was misled in our past generations. No one forsaken, you mistaken if you ain't obeying. No lying on no tale bearing. Get thee behind me, Satan. That's my brother, no bloodshed. Get thee behind me, Satan. No, I
Above all nations, a brand rooted with our heritage in mind. Featuring the Babylon Has Fallen hoodie, this mighty piece is a bold statement describing the times we're living in. Also perfect for keeping warm while standing firm in your faith. You won't be able to miss the vibrant Song of Solomon tee, inspired by Song of Solomon 1 and 10, a piece that represents our royal heritage that the Most High gave us. Head over to aboveallnations.shop to grab yours now. They're moving fast. That's aboveallnations.shop. Kwame Yashrala.
Oh man, what the fuck going on, Scooter?
Soldier Yatham. Siren 2. Let's get it. When you bought to a lower state, you must learn to be patient. You come to serve the Lord, prepare your soul for temptation. Who trusted Yah was misled in our past generations. No one forsaken, you mistaken if you ain't obeying. No lying on no tale bearing. Get thee behind me, Satan. That's my brother, no bloodshed. Get thee behind me, Satan. No idolatry, no adultery. Get thee behind me, Satan. I can't deal with my brother false. Get thee behind me, Satan. Seem like a never end the war between flesh and the spirit. I heard that voice say this the way I pray my loved ones hear it. I'm treating sin like it got cooties, don't wanna get near it. If not pertaining to the Father, I'm sorry, I'm fearless. Won't take a left turn all right when it's a narrow path. You keep the law, you get the kingdom, I can simple math. Boast in your house all day on Hamashiach's behalf. Deny the mark of the beast, or drink from the cup of wrath. Keep your spirit pure, practice on fasting and praying. You will say you must multiply your faith and your patience. Love thy neighbor as thyself, don't never betray me. And if you're tempted, pray and say, get thee behind me, Satan. When you bought to a lower state, you must learn to be patient. You come to serve the Lord, prepare your soul for temptation. Who trusted Yah was misled in our past generations. No one forsaken, you mistaken if you ain't obeying. No lying on no tale bearing. Get thee behind me, Satan. That's my brother, no bloodshed. Get thee behind me, Satan. No idolatry, no adultery. Get thee behind me, Satan. I can't deal with my brother false. Get thee behind me, Satan.
I'ma do it how I laws, I got my faculties. In every single precept, make my point to value these. Example, humble me, I'm grounded like what gravel be. We law about in any shirt with fringes, that's my casualty. Revelation say the savior color copper beat. Our own ancient kind, but front them crackers copper please. Fall balance abomination to God, so now obviously. Yeah, you fair warning, don't try that angle, that's our size of lead. Off the muscle, not one to just watch it suffer. Don't be respect of persons, anywise rebuke your brother. Prepare myself for tribulations, that which worketh patience. No thinking about being grimy, get thee behind me, Satan. Get thee behind me, Satan.
When you bought to a lower state, you must learn to be patient. You come to serve the Lord, prepare your soul for temptation. Who trusted Yah was misled in our past generations. No one forsaken, you mistaken if you ain't obeying. No lying on no tale bearing. Get thee behind me, Satan. That's my brother, no bloodshed. Get thee behind me, Satan. No idolatry, no adultery. Get thee behind me, Satan. I can't deal with my brother false. Get thee behind me, Satan.
Welcome to Pillars of Rest, where you can find special material for our sisters, by our sisters. This is a Sons of Thunder exclusive platform focused on building, encouraging, uplifting, and engaging with the daughters of Zion. Here you'll find personalized and interactive content geared towards showing what it truly means to be a pillar of rest. Interviews, scripture breakdowns, tips on motherhood, marriage, and testimonials are just the beginning of the many things to learn from and enjoy in this program.
Yo. Yeah. Say what's real.
My father figure keep me guided, I'm always protected. Not a single wrong, I don't ever get corrected. Light over my shoulders, tales from a priest. Take a Psalms 23 and sit your tail to a seat. Legendary in a way, but nothing like a tall tale. False gods set them up, they all fell. Fantasies, they all sell. Nothing in my time can compare to the timeless. The light behind my rhyme and the one who I get in line with. Ain't no other lane for this fire flame minister. Descended from a higher plane, ain't no higher name from the one. When a gun jam, I figure you know now. Divine power follow me, that's just how it be. I can testify for sure, my heart not pure, but still I get to see a day that I did not work for. Bodies dropping with the climate, gas raising on black faces. Still I'm the one who made it. I just be thinking when I roll, something keep watching me. Something keep watching me. The Most High, something keep watching me. Something keep watching me. I feel like everywhere I go, something keep watching me. Something keep watching me. The Most High. With my conscience, I acknowledge that there is a higher power. Look at me. False idols never promise victory. You survive cause you was meant to. Stop the guessing, you a prized possession. Blessing from the sky, ain't no higher lesson. I'm a messenger, you should get with this rhythm. Gospel, you ain't gotta be poor with chains no more. Flip up your master plate, don't be captivated by your master space. The earth is yours, but first the one we know gon' have to pass away. Destiny, you part of a higher design. They tell me the sight of his eyes like fire and wine. Coming at the wild child who made it through the birth canal. One shot, amazing how you missed the kiss of death. Life was in your step, people turned away from out this way, never coming back. Slipped and fell inside the cracks, landed on their back, but you 10 toes in the field, still in one piece, for real from the bottom, where all kind of brothers get easily killed. Rest in peace to them. You part of a higher design. They tell me the sight of his eyes like fire and wine. When I roll, something keep watching me. Something keep watching me. The Most High. Something keep watching me. Something keep watching me. I feel like everywhere I roll, something keep watching me. Something keep watching me. Most High. I said something keep watching me. Something keep watching me.
Beat money.
All of my sins take away from me. Save me from myself, save a place for me. Help me keep your laws, keep them faithfully. And Father, even if I fall, make a way for me. All of my sins take away from me. Save me from myself, save a place for me. Help me keep your laws, keep them faithfully. And Father, even if I fall, make a way for me. Keep me in the palm of your mighty hands. Father, don't let me fall. False excuses, know you heard them all. Could've ignored me, but you heard my call. And you refused to let your servant fall. You know that really keep on calling. Every now and then I get withdrawals. Man, they hit different when your sense the center of it all. Have you forget about that time you violated laws? And you needed Abba to forgive you, he forgave it all. That's why I pray that you remember me for memories that made you smile and not the ones that made you judge the least. Father, I pray that when you raise up out that judgment seat, that you see it fit for me to reign with you above the beast. But at the least, all of my sins take away from me. Save me from myself, save a place for me. Help me keep your laws, keep them faithfully. And Father, even if I fall, make a way for me. All of my sins take away from me. Save me from myself, save a place for me. Help me keep your laws, keep them faithfully. And Father, even if I fall, make a way for me. Yeah, even if I fall, I know he in charge. The great shepherd of the sheep, I know he hear my voice. He gave me life or death for real, I don't deserve a choice. Took all of those things that was against me, then he made it void. I said, yeah, how was shine? Follow me down these wicked roads, don't let that drama slide. Cause it's been written on them scrolls right when they prophesied. And it don't matter how it goes, you never left my side, even though I should've died. Why? But your grace is sufficient. Look how you took my wicked mind and then replaced was missing. Look how you took my spirit blind and then you gave me vision. Even though I was out of line, I refused to listen. You gave me wisdom. That's why all of my sins take away from me. Save me from myself, save a place for me. Help me keep your laws, keep them faithfully. And Father, even if I fall, make a way for me. Yeah, all of my sins take away from me. Save myself, save a place for me. Help me keep your laws, keep them faithfully. And Father, even if I fall, make a way for me. Yeah.
Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Make sure you can hear me on the YouTube. Testing 1 2. Check, 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 check. Can y'all hear me on the YouTube? Okay. Yo, what a way to start the Sabbath. That music is wonderful, man. It just the way it flows, man. I'm ready, man. Shout out to the IDC, the official outfitter of Sons of Thunder Israelites. Everybody should be checking their inboxes gracefully because that announcement is coming soon. That announcement is coming soon. Be on the lookout. 10,000 times, all right? 10,000 times. Our SOT calendar is available. If you send us an email at sotisraelites@gmail.com, we will get you this calendar. It has all of our feast days and new moons. Beautifully designed by our brother Daniel Allah. Make sure you send us a message. We can get this to you. All of our executive members from the Patreon should have been receiving a physical copy of this, furnished by our beloved brother, the chef. We have our own chef. Okay, I put them together. He made them physical. Make sure that y'all are asking for these. If you want the physical, it will cost us to mail it to you. So it's better that you join the executive membership of the Patreon, right? We're gonna send it to you automatically, or the highest tier of the YouTube, we send it to you automatically. Check out the Patreon tier list. $15 a month, you get consistent edification from the SOT soldiers, live streams, feast days, exclusive events, photos, and social updates that we don't let our Patreon rot. Our Patreon is rocking. It's lit. It's always content on there. New videos almost every single day. If you want to just get the edification for the women, same thing. $15 a month. Pledge that. You get teaching exclusively available for our Israelite sisters. The 8-episode season of the dynamic Pillars of Rest program, one of a kind. You also get access to the sisters Telegram chat. And if you wish to join the body, you can walk right into that situation by joining the Pillars of Rest tier. The elite tier, this is what I really think is the best value, better than anything you can do on YouTube. This is all Patreon. Patreon.com/SOT Israelites. The elite tier gives you access to the standard and Pillars of Rest content, plus our tribal fitness, our health and wellness, plus Captain's Corner, which is exclusive teachings from SOT's leadership, where we drop heavier lessons. All of this is designed for the brothers that study with us, first of all. But we extend it to everybody who studies with us, okay? Or you can go shoot for the highest, which is the executive membership. We're going to send you gear and merch. We give you access to the SOT Finance Telegram with tutorials. I think we posted 2 videos last week raising your trading skills You're going to get a discount to the IDC web store when it's made available, and you get access to SOT's personal swag site. We have that. I'm rocking some personal SOT swag. You're going to see it when our images go up. You get discounted access to our events, and you get 1 monthly video request. We will do that for you. We will make a video specifically for you at your behest if you choose the executive membership. Once again, that's patreon.com/SOT Israelites, man. We're doing anything we can to edify the nation. We take this truth seriously. We all about it. Make sure you tune in for the keynote lesson available to you on the elite tier or higher. John 1:1 is not about a pre-incarnate Christ. It's a keynote lesson. It comes with slides. 70 slide PowerPoint here. 70 slides. All right. Explicitly available on our Patreon platform and our YouTube, should you choose the appropriate tier. Make sure you're choosing Captain's Corner if you wish to hear that lesson. This is something that's currently being peer reviewed by brothers who got love for me and respect for me, and I'm going to hear their feedback and take their responses seriously as they've taken my findings seriously. And should there be addendums made to the lesson, they will be updated in all places. Lastly, if you want to join SOT, all right, you want to be a member of Sons of Thunder Israelites, we're looking for brothers to help us do the work. Send us an email at sotisraelites@gmail.com. Even if you just got general questions, or if you want to join our next prospect phase, and you can scan all of our links with the QR code at the bottom right. Okay? So I think that's everything. Now let's begin Sabbath class. Shalom. Kwame Shalom.
Shalom.
Make sure y'all mics are good. All right, so this is an example of some of that swag I was talking about. This is our limited Tabernacles tee. Fire. All right. I believe a brother, Connect from Sakari, helped us with these. This is Pimu Cotton from Peru. I ain't know nothing about it. Feel good to do the touch. It's nice. All right. So shout out to them brothers, man. And let's get to tonight's lesson, man. I'm gonna take questions from y'all, but it glows in the dark too. It glows in the dark too. Not this model, but we have more. So you get that one. All right. While the supplies last. All right. Normally we have to re-up, but this particular tee is a rare drop. Now, some of y'all know, some of y'all don't. But there's a saying that goes along with tonight's lesson. Okay? You want it to be one way, but it's the other way. And I'm saying this for a reason. Okay? And hopefully it's of some use to the nation. If y'all know me, my name is Brother Yawa'ol. And the primary mission of Sons of Thunder Israelites is not to accumulate members. It is also not our primary mission to be recognized as the greatest and best of all Israelite camps. And you might think that's the way. You might think that's what being in a camp or selecting a camp is all about. You might think it's about, I want to be with the top guys, the guys that know the most respected. You might think that's the one way, but I'm telling you, when it comes to us, it's the other way. Every lesson on Friday that I've been doing is designed for my camp. But you can watch it too. You can ask questions too. You can challenge us. I don't know how patient and gracious I have to be before brothers recognize that as a positive personality trait that comes with me. You feel me? I think some brothers feel like because Yahweh all is like that, I could walk on him because I could predict his behavior. He's always the same way. And I thought about that as I sat before the Sabbath came in, spent time with my family, put together a camp video, put together a lesson. I thought about all of that. And I said, brothers wanted to be one way. But it's the other way. You can't play with me. Either you my brother or you're not. Either you respect my intellectual mind and the scholarship that I've done over the last decade, or you don't. See, if you, especially if you're a part of our clubhouse ministry, I could be with anybody. A brother could be teaching that the moon is made out of pizza, and I could be around that brother because people teach different things. But it doesn't become my agenda to make an example out of that brother so that people will feast their eyes on me and go, well, Yahweh is the dude. You might be like that. That might be how you move. And you might think that's the one way. But according to the scriptures, it's the other way. If our Lord and Savior Yahushua can make himself of no reputation, what you think I'm going to do? But then you might take that as some type of weakness. And you start thinking you know me when you don't really know me from nowhere. And then brothers see that and go, well, I'll make a name off you. So brothers who for 2-3 years I could coexist with, and when they're not around, I could stand in their defense as the honorable man that they've been towards me. I don't know what they did with you. I don't know how they interact with you, fam. I don't know what conversations y'all had. But I don't backbite and murmur. I don't take slick shot. I don't take slick shot either. I'm going to call you. I'm going to text you. So it's come to my attention that brothers wanted to be one way. Y'all will all move like this, but I can jump in and out of traffic. And I'm me, so I know him. He not going to say nothing to me. And then spirits start, playing the games that they play. And brothers say, Yahweh, you might need to step on niggas and show them. You might need to pop out and show them that they can't play with you like that. And if they want to make it like that, it could be that way. And the other brothers say, Yahweh, your brand is brotherhood is the final chamber. Long suffering and patience. Niggas lied on your name. Told that lie. Brothers went with them. You, camp leader, you came down off that. Let brothers from another camp judge it. They said you ain't do that. And nobody says nothing. You want it to be one way. Then you want to see me out and about like it's all good. Then you back on the internet yippa, right? Because the same time you see me outside, I was on the stage talking about brotherhood. And if you know, you know. Because that's all y'all will all talk about. And you want it to be one way. but it's the other way. Don't play with me, bro. Don't disrespect me either. I'm a fierce competitor. I've been a competitor all my life. If I come to you with respect and I show you respect, I want it in return. I expect it. And if you're not going to give it, then that's the end. It's not about, well, my job becomes let that slide. Well, ain't that what you teach? I can let it slide, but we can't keep company. You want it to be that way. I can say whatever I want to say. Slick shot how I want to slick shot. But then when I see the brother, it's all love, bro. No, you want it to be that way. It's not that way. That's false brethren. That's false brethren. Now that that's out of the way, if your feelings are hurt, good, because I was talking to you. You're not used to that, right? You're not used to y'all. You're used to y'all all being the dude that, yo, give me your resources on this. Okay. Send it to you the same day, and I don't make you wait. Yo, send me your findings on that I seen you say the other day. I got something coming up. Okay. Send that to you the same day. Whether you say y'all will all help me with this lesson or not, I don't care. It ain't about that. I want you to know that I'm your brother. And it's about education with me. It ain't about clout. I got 50 members in my camp. I'm a captain of 50. That's it. I'm proud of that. I don't need more than that. If I do, Tawadi Yahweh, I'm gonna go to 5 points. Do you see where we teach? Did you see the video before this class? The place we teach at? Ain't no glory in that place. That's my reasonable service. It's other brothers that's going to join my camp that's going to have a better camp spot than me. What I'm supposed to do, leave 5 points and go over there? More people going to see me here. Because you want it to be that way because you like that. I ain't like that, right? I'm a chill dude. I believe the Most High is going to give me that which is sufficient for me, and I'm going to be grateful for that. But you want it to be that way when it's convenient for you. Hey, yo, send me this, send me that. Okay. Now I'm about to say this. Wait, why are you going to say that? What are you insinuating when you say that? You think I'm not going to see that? Why would you say that? Them niggas will hit you. By the way, I'm just asking. My phone rings, man. It don't ring for, yo, you good? How's your son? But it'll ring for, hey, yo, send me that thing that I heard you teaching and you said you had this. Hey, yo, send me that. I don't ask for nothing. I don't even remember sending it. I'm robotic with it because, well, that's my brother. He asked me for something. And I'll be waiting for the time when it's time to remember that about Yahweh all. Sometimes. Depending on who you talk to. But a lot of brothers want it to be one way. Oh, y'all all doing a room? I can be on his stage. I can talk here. Y'all a witness. I'll fall back. Hey, I do you. And I'm going to listen to you too. Mark up my book if I like what you're saying. And when you're not around, I'm going to commend you. And if somebody say something slick about you, they can't do it in my presence. Not that I'm going to go tell either. I'll deal with it. You don't know. I know that, brother. What are you doing? And I've done that. And you know me. But then you start to think that's the only way he is. And then think you could play with me. It's not true. Okay? I don't care about your internet comments. I don't care about your slick shots. What I'm telling you is you think it's one way, but it's the other way. You proving that you don't know me. You met my representative, super brotherly brother, trying to pull that out of you by being that to you, and then you try to play me. And you think, well, he's super brotherly, brother. That's how he is. He's always that way. No. We're not doing that. Y'all gonna have some integrity in Israel. Y'all gonna stop needing to be recognized so damn bad that you play with brothers who you don't even realize Yahweh put in this earth to be loyal. Some of us take pride in loyalty. Nigga, what am I talking about? I'm talking about what I'm talking about, and you know what I'm talking about. If you don't like it, I'm talking to you. Don't call me later. I hit you early. What are you doing? So now, what do I teach my brothers now? Because my brothers are offended. There's something happening that's offending my soldiers. The house of SOT is offended. Like, Adawan, you let them, why would they do that to you? You show this much love. Why would brothers play with you like that? I say, because they think it's one way. They are so wrapped up in their self-serving mission and self-aggrandizing mission that they will use a brother like me as a stair to get where they trying to go. You understand? Talk to me crazy too. Dismissive. But there's a time when brothers like, yo, send me. Hey, yo, you got. It's good that you study. Yo, you be studying. That's, yo. Then Yahweh all continues to study, and that's his habit. You see, Israel. Why are we referring to Eusebius? He's dead. Why are we asking Justin Martyr what he thought? Why are we asking Origen what he thought? A lot of these people, we don't even have their autographs. We have what people tell us they said. Why are we referring to the outline of biblical usage? Ain't we the people of the book? Ain't I said for the last 4 years, we the top scholars in the earth, the greatest people on the face of the earth. So y'all will all keep doing this scholarship. I'm not superstitious and I'm not religious. And what I mean by that is this. In some Israelite camps, there's this air of, we know everything. We've never had a wrong breakdown. I'm an academic. Before I'm a Hebrew Israelite and knowing this truth, the real me is a student athlete. I'm an academic. Yeah, I'm in the hood. Okay. But my parents put a certain spirit on me. Like, I was never victim of it's corny to be smart. I could be on the Ave, but I know stuff. Niggas out there got blunts. I could talk about the universe, all of that. Tell you the species of animals. I got encyclopedias in the crib, bro. I read the encyclopedia when I'm bored, bro. Then I go play ball, right? Chase girls around, right? I ain't never had a feeling of education was you corny. And then I come in the truth, and then now I want to study. That's not, you think it's that way? It's the other way. Ain't nobody in this truth ever said something that I believed it because you said it. Ain't nobody in this truth ever said anything and I believed it because you said it. Or he said it. I don't got no respect to persons with that. You can't lie to me. You can't teach nothing I can't find out. Now, it's two ways to go about that. You could be like that and then be that way. Approach everybody like they gotta prove themselves to you. Approach everybody like they gotta prove their worth to you. Cause and that's how people talk to me. Y'all be on Clubhouse with me. That's how people treat me. I have to certify myself all the time. No matter who I'm debating or talking about the word with, the first thing they do is go, you ain't no scholar. I say, excuse me? Yeah, you heard what I said. What school did you grad? And then, as Asha, then I run down my pedigree, because I don't talk about that. And I run it down. You know what brothers say? You're lying. That's not true. He made that up. And I'll be like, bro, I can't be that person. You want it to be one way. All Hebrew Israelites is jail niggas, and then they woke up, I'm an Israelite, and then they started reading the Strongs. And who you talking to, bro? That's racist. That's prejudice. And you want it to be that way for the control y'all were all. I gotta be that so that you can put your fist around. Wait, hold on, bro. I don't believe nothing you say because you said it. But I'm a gracious person with a lot of civility. And I will listen to you. And not only will I listen to you, I will go and research that to see if it's true. And there have been things taught over the years of my time in this truth that brothers say stuff at camp on the thousands of videos I've watched in my life. Tens of thousands. Brothers have said things at camp, and I've watched brothers carry that doctrine and repeat it and repeat it. And this guy says it too. But I was the dude at all alone, candlelight, four corners. Is that true? I'm gonna buy that book. And then it don't be there. And I'm such a brother, I go, I'm just not going to say that. It's no need for me to go on a crusade to show that Sons of Thunder is so elite. Y'all all is such a leader that I'm going to take shots at brothers I be with and show love to. And I understand the human condition of who that person is. But I'm going to step on him just so everybody knows we the guys right here. That sucks to me. Right? There was a guy that was with me that used to make, sometimes we have the same mind. It was a guy that was with me that used to make up history and used to say stuff that when I used to go edit the video, I used to go, I gotta talk to you, Og. And a nigga will argue with me and make it personal. And I'm like, so what the Most High do, he moved that away from me. But with the advent of Clubhouse, I saw an opportunity for all these brothers from different spaces who don't like each other. You don't remember the year 2020 when Clubhouse started, how brothers used to beef publicly with each other on stage from different bodies, including your favorite camps. I used to stand in the gap. It was one brother, niggas ganged up on him, and he didn't even have nothing to do with it. He was just in the camp. And brothers tried to gang up on that brother on stage. I wouldn't stand for that. And it didn't have nothing to do with me. I could have stood back. How you going to deal with this? I could have left the room. Oh, I got to do something. But that's supposed to be my friend. I respect his mind, and I know the human condition of his heart from what I know of him. Y'all not about to do this right now. That's unwise. And I stood in the gap. I stopped arguments. And after a while, you could look at a Clubhouse stage in a room that I be in, and it'll be a brother from this camp, this camp, this camp, this camp, this camp, that camp, that camp, that camp, that camp, that camp. No camp, this camp, no camp. Christian, scoffer. And we all on the stage together, and we enjoying it. Because it's not competitive. It is what it is. I like to say I had a hand in that. Oh, if I speak as a fool, I'd like to say I had a hand in that. And if you say I didn't, that's how you feel. Whatever, man. Say what you got to say. I don't want recognition for that, though. That's really what I am about. I made a video telling the Northern Kingdom, yo, y'all got to stand in the gap for us and step up. Because I be arguing that you my brother. Open your mouth and rep Judah. I made that video. It was a TV personality that had a room where he thought he could talk to me about another brother who's I respect and love and appreciate. This TV personality thought he could talk to me about that brother, and if you got the Patreon, I blasted his whole ass. Excuse my language. Because that's sucker corny to me. Why you talking to me about another man, bro? But I'm telling you about this brother. And then it'd be like, do them brothers even appreciate? Nah. But they got love for that dude, though. Even after all he says. Yo, I'm getting too deep. But if you know, you know. And I'm really annoyed because you want it to be one way. But it's the other way. Stop playing, bro. Don't disrespect me, man. Don't do that, man. And somebody don't like that. Don't do that to me, man. I give you the shirt off my back, man. Do you really believe this truth, or you just talking? You just a big mouth. You want attention. Listen to me. I made a lesson. Check this out. I made a lesson. Check me out. I made a lesson. It's called Diction Does Not Determine Doctrine. Slides and everything. Yo, send me that. Why am I doing that? I made a lesson, right? Ugh, how can he say that? How can he say this? This isn't what we teach. He's going to get... Yo, niggas in Israel teach 1,000 things that I don't teach. You be seeing me with them brothers. You be seeing me speak about them brothers like gods in the earth. And they be teaching things that I'll be like, I'm never going to teach that. I don't see that. You can teach that. But as long as you don't break foundational principle, it's all love. I don't care. That's your doctrine. I'm in the midst of showing love to brothers, and brothers have insulted me. Hey, them ain't real fringes. I'm saying, nigga, who you talking to? I'm just saying, we gonna get you out of that dress and get you into a real car. I said, nigga, talking to me. I had to laugh that off. Nigga, I came here with gifts. Who you talking to? That's all right. That's all right. I understand where you're coming from, because I understand the human condition of your spirit. And I'm that brother that understands that. Niggas ain't doing that for y'all all. Let me say something you don't like. You start to get the slick talking. Or you try to make a name off me. There's a brother on the Clubhouse app. He's not in no particular camp that I recognize, but I show the brother all types of love. Let him teach on my stages. I commend his wisdom when he's right. As soon as the brother seen I'm teaching something that he don't, try to make a name off me. Talking over me, won't let me finish a sentence. Getting disrespectful too. Tries me, gets cut, nobody says nothing. Tries me, gets cut, nobody says nothing. Nobody say that's what you get for playing with y'all all like that. You ain't even have to come at him like that. You could have been wrong and quiet. But you tried to make it a competition and he just iced you. No, nobody says that. But what would have happened if I would have lost that confrontation? What would have happened if I came out on the negative? What if I teach this at camp? I don't know everything. I can learn. I say that. You never heard me say we got the 100% truth. We know everything. You come here. This the home. Oh, I'll tell a Christian right to his face while knowing he's wrong. I have to tell them the truth. I don't know everything. I know what I know. I can learn. Now, what you just said, I never seen that before. I'm going to listen to you. I can learn that if it's true. Can you show me that in the book? And I got that posture. A lot of y'all afraid to get cut. A lot of y'all seek the preeminence. That's you. I don't live my life that way. I don't teach that to the men that study with me. I don't teach that to them. Them brothers, if they respectful and they got a question about something I taught, I take that question. Sometimes niggas don't have no business questioning you. The 5 words out their mouth, you know they haven't studied it. They don't know what they're talking about, right? I still take them questions because I understand the human condition. Or you forgot who you used to be before you put the garment on? You want it to be one way. You want it to be your way. But it's the other way. It's God's way. The Most High God said, if you want wisdom, ask for it. And he'll give it to you abundantly without upbraiding. But some of you niggas, that's all you know how to do is upbraid. The Most High God will teach you without coming at you crazy. And he's God. Yo, read that scripture, man. Go to the book of Timothy. Let me put it on the screen.
Look at one.
I'm sorry, that's James 1.
I'm there.
Wait. Let me put it on the screen. Hold on. Making a point here. That's James 1 and 5. I'm not even looking at the comment. Yo, I'm not in the mood. Read this.
Counter 1. The book of James chapter. If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of God and liberally.
You breaking up. Hold on. You breaking up. You're going in and out. I'm going to mute my mic. Try again.
Counter 1. This is the book of James chapter 1 and verse 5. If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of God, that giveth to all men liberally, and upbraideth not, and it shall be given him.
Yo, all that teaching you did about the Talmud, and yo, send me that. Let me see that, Ak. I got something coming up where I gotta do a debate. What do? I feel honored that you asked me that. Wait, hold on, man. Let me say this, man. Have y'all witnessed what I be going through as a brother in this truth? Have y'all seen? I did a room a while ago about how brothers treated me in another camp's room, asking me is somebody wicked, and I'm trying to. The brother's not even there. I'm like, I'm not gonna call that brother wicked because you say so, and they talking to me any kind of way. I don't remember none of that. Like, and I try to stay the same. Sometimes I take it out on my family. I'll be short with my rib because I'm irritated with niggas and the negativity they bring. I'll be working on that. I'll be having to apologize. Like, yeah, that's not your fault. I'm just mad about something prior. Then I got to disconnect. Because humility, the Lord promised me that if I'm humble, he's going to exalt me. He promised me that. So, brothers, yo, send me that. Send it. I got a debate. I'm debating somebody. Yo, send me that. Nobody got a problem with y'all were all studying then. You feel me? Studying is good when I can use this nigga. But then it's like, I had this idea, brothers and sisters, that maybe I shouldn't have. I don't deserve to have this idea. Maybe another brother better than me should have had the idea, and then it would be okay. I had an idea that I've been studying something for like 7 months. I haven't even taught it to the men in my organization. I've been studying it alone by candlelight. I've been trying to be wrong about what I'm finding. I've been trying to find a way to continue to say the things that I always say in lieu of this new information that I cannot ignore. Because what am I doing? My habit. I study. I'm like an ant. I go and get information and bring it back to the hive. It doesn't belong to me. The knowledge does not belong to me. It belongs to the nation. So I go and get this information. And I immediately come to the realization, like, there's going to be a problem if I try to teach this. And then I got to go and look in a mirror. And the mirror's looking back at me. And it's me going, you going to stop being you because you worried about what them niggas going to say? You don't deserve wisdom. You don't deserve the Most High God to show you these things. Not some Edomite somewhere. I can study. I can read. How did Esau mock us? Do you speak Hebrew? Do you speak Greek? Is that too tall? Is that too much for you to learn some Greek? Is that too much to sacrifice the time to learn Hebrew, to learn it? Is it too much to learn Latin? Which I've been learning since the 4th grade. You ain't know that about me. I've been taking Latin since the 4th grade. Earlier than that, but I wasn't paying attention. In the 4th grade, I started to understand what was being taught to me. I can learn that. But I got to go look in the mirror and go, well, if you teach that, niggas not going to like it. Because they don't teach that. And you can be an opponent now. But does anybody have to fear that when they're around me? I'm gonna be around y'all all, and I'm going to teach this doctrine ain't no precept for. But we teach that at my school. Okay? We got the knowledge. And we say this. You know what I do? I stand there and I go, I can't do that. I can't hold my peace. Sirach told me I could. I believe him. They call us the Sirachalites. I believe him. Sirach said, hold thy peace. You shall also be counted as wise. You have to say nothing. But when y'all will all teach something that other brothers around don't teach, I got to make a comment about it. Slick shot. Just so you know, I'm on this level. And I don't care how much you love that nigga Yahweh. He ain't here because I'm here. Niggas do that to me all the time. I'll be like, you want it to be one way. You want me to always never say nothing. It's not that way. Don't do that to me. Don't make it where we have to compete. That's not a threat. I'm asking you, don't make it to where we have to compete. You don't have to agree with my doctrine. You have to agree with nothing I say. I don't know. Niggas teach shit, and these are brothers I respect, and they teach things I'll be like, you don't say that. But do I need to now go to my class and go, by the way, Israel, if you hear somebody say something like this, but I know what be happening. What be happening is Israel as a people, y'all are too sensational. Because you hear me say something and then you test it against other teachers that you have relations with. And they're going to ask you where you get that from. Oh, y'all all said that. And they call me. How you even know I said that? You wasn't there. I didn't even come to you with this yet. Because I know you and I respect your human condition. I know how to approach you with this. And it's a certain way. I wouldn't come to you that way. Not you. Brothers don't be thinking about that. Brothers have no idea how much thought I put into this ministry and keeping the peace and respecting brothers. So I had this bright idea that Israel, we are the top scholars in the earth. And you know what? In the past, the church fathers from around the world would come together for something called an ecumenical council, where they would discuss doctrine, the formality of scripture, how things should be interpreted, and what men should say going forward. And they had that privately. Wasn't no studio audience. Only those who belonged at the gathering were even there. It wasn't a sport. So I go, well, God's chosen people, we can do that, right? So I take 7 months of study. And then I use my other talent and I make 70 slide presentation. Easy to read. Beautiful to look upon. Not a burden. A glossary. Bibliography for everything that's said. And I go to brothers who I be with in a certain context and say, can you take this document and look at it? Because I respect you for who you are. And I think you're a church father. I look at you that way. You're a top scholar. These are my findings. I want you to look them over. And if you disagree with anything in here from an academic place, please, can you come back to me and show me your findings so that I can consider those things, because maybe I didn't see that. That's what I said. I'm not supposed to say that. I'm Yahweh all. I'm leader of Sons of Thunder. I'm right. Like, I don't operate like that, man. Israel is too holy. I got too much love and respect for Israel to operate like that. And then I go on Facebook and this reject niggas like taking slick shot. And I didn't even give them the document. You ain't even seen the research. You just want it to be one way. But it's the other way. Don't make me do it to you, bro. Leave me alone. Stop. You could do what you want to do, but don't make me do it to you. I will embarrass you. You're not who you say you are. And you ain't off the hook yet. That's a certain message for a certain person. Now, for everybody else, certain brothers, you know what certain brothers said to me? Some brothers came back to me and said, Yahweh, everything I've read so far, you are 100% correct. I've tried to disprove your foundation. But you're right. I don't agree with your position, and I reserve the right to still hold my former position, but I'm going to finish your document, and I want to talk to you about it more. What I'm supposed to do? I thank that brother. He took me seriously. I feel like a scholar. What? Wow, bro. Not, nigga, I'm right. How you can't tell? It's not me. I feel honored that somebody was, you know, another brother told me, I ain't had time to look at it yet. You know what I said? Understandable. You know what another brother told me? You're 100% wrong. I said, did you read it? I looked at it. While we're talking, I realized you ain't read it. It's obvious because you're asking me questions that I outlined specifically in the document. You wouldn't even be asking me this if you read that. You'd be like, well, I know your position on that. And the reason I disagree with your position is, and now we in an ecumenical council. I got my pen out. Why you disagree? Not, you can't disagree. God is dealing with me. That's not what we're doing here. That's not what that keynote is. That was to glorify the nation that we are the top scholars in the earth, and brothers are studious and should never be scoffed by the likes of Esau. You're not even on our level. You're not even doing the studies that we doing. But it wasn't taken that way because of the human condition of certain brothers is completely combative and competitive should you disagree with something that they teach, because if you're right, that means I'm wrong. And you ain't gonna make me wrong, Joel. I'm gonna make you wrong, nigga. And that's how some people are treating me. For a document that I hand delivered to them. I called them, or they reached out to me and found out about it, and I spoke to them and hand delivered it to them, and they hit me again. Oh, send me the sources too. Having never done anything like that for me in their life. And then I find out, brothers, slick shot, or they're making videos about me. I'm like, damn, not my bro. Why would you do that? You got my number, call me. Even if you feel like, watch this, I'm not perfect. Even if you feel like I said something I shouldn't have said, like, I just don't like how you discussed it. I feel like I'm going to cut you because you need to be taken down a notch. Call me and tell me that. Because this was done with respect. Every email I sent out says John 1:1, and then in the body, it says with respect. I would prove that to you, but I don't want to reveal the names and brothers' emails. Every email say the same thing. John 1:1 in the subject, and then the body says with respect, period. Because you do me a great honor by researching I basically wrote a book, and you're reading it and peer reviewing it. Like we're doctors, bro. Like I found a damn vaccine, but I found it my way, and now I got other doctors I respect looking at that going, is this safe? Yo, even if the brothers come back and go, what you said here is bad form because this, that makes me better. That doesn't, but you want it to be one way. It ain't about making nobody better. It's about, I gotta be this guy. And you, how dare you think you're that guy? But it's the other way, bro. It's the other way. You're not gonna play with me. My patience is not infinite. My patience has an effect that I'm proud of. You watched the camp video before this class. You seen brothers out there teaching with 2 demons in their face, screaming, completely trying to cut the build. And they had as young men in their 20s, early 20s, total patience. Satan never got a rise out of them. And the demons were banished and they made their point. Beautiful video. I wasn't there, but that's my fruit. Where they learn how to act like that? I don't want to be patient. How many comments you see on the SOT video? Y'all, you spent too much time talking to this nigga. Just rebuke him and go to the next thing. Who are you talking to? You want it to be one way. You want the camp to be about cutting people and proving you the top guy. I don't go to 5 points to do that. I go to 5 points because I believe that that's my reasonable service, and I'm bringing people to God, and the Most High gonna blot out my sins. Now you know my reason. I spend that time away from the comfort of my home and all of my hobbies and personal interests, and I go and stand in that filthy place for 5-6 hours every Saturday because I think the Most High God gonna see that and blot out my sins. Now you know my reason. I'm not out there to make nobody a cool cut video to prove that I'm somebody. I'm somebody already. I'm an Israelite, stupid. It's the other way, bro. It's not what you think. You want it to be that way. It's the other way, dude. You don't understand who you even talking to when you talk to me, and I'm realizing that. You know? As soon as brothers make a slick comment, inspiration dawns on me. You can say this, y'all all. I gotta fight that spirit. Because Life and death is in the power of the tongue. You could make a fire or you could quench it. And both of these things come from the mouth. A wise man sees the contention and passes by, but a fool, he gets caught therewith. When are y'all going to learn that? You're not. You know why? Because your motivation and goal is not the same as mine. For the brothers that took me seriously and read the document and then came back to me, because I gave them the document privately. I didn't do a, yo, this is the video of me giving the document to this guy. Now you know he knows. Let's see what. I didn't do anything like that. I said, just hit me up. I'll give it to you. 70 pages. Nobody never did nothing like that for me. Brothers don't even be returning my texts. A lot of times. When I be needing brothers, like, I need you, like, damn, something happened. Yo. Oh, it's all right. Brothers got their own lot. See, I'm always apologizing. Who do that for me? Which one of you brothers say, y'all were all excellent, brother, and a scholar in his own right? And that's how he wants to be remembered, as a scholar in his own right. Why are you talking about damn Polycarp? What are you talking about him for? He's dead. Y'all all want you to talk about him. He studied at the. Why are you talking about Jerome for? He's dead. His brother, yo, I was promoting the brothers. He made his own Bible translation. I promote that. Even after the brothers stopped, promoting with us, I'm still promote that. I'm proud of you. I didn't go through the translation and see what I don't agree with. I'm proud of you, man. That's a scholar. So why you can't give me that respect? You trying to make a name off me? What are you trying to do? I hit you up. You didn't say nothing to me. What happened, bro? It's me, bro. Who are you, nigga? My phone on. You can hit me now. I'll pause the video and talk to you. You can hit me now. I'll pause the video and talk to you. They'll teach. I don't understand right now. I'm confused. I don't get it. Did I put anything on your name? Did I even say your name? But you got my face. Like, what are you doing, bro? What you doing that for? I don't understand it. You could call me now. I'll talk to you right now. And it's all love. It's never been nothing but love. It's the only thing is love. Because that's the only thing that God asked me to. What is the great commandment? Love the Most High God. And love your neighbor as yourself. I love you, nigga. Like, what are you doing? Excuse me. Sidebar. But now, back to what I'm saying. Listen to me, Israel. Brotherhood is the final chamber. I taught you that lesson. That's the last thing we're going to learn as a nation. It's the most difficult thing we can do. I'm going to ask y'all to be my brothers. Because I'm not feeding into that. This is not even for public consumption. The only people that should be looking at my John 1 lesson is people that patronized and bought a ticket for that show. Because you're buying it in its demo form. It's not even in its final form. Because y'all were all, without being asked, its final form is when all of my brothers who peer reviewed it have come back to me with their findings. Then it's in its final form. Because those brothers are the top scholars in the earth, because that's how I regard them. I wonder how brothers see me, but I don't care. I wonder, but I don't care. You're going to do with this information what you're going to do. But Israel, I want you to understand, none of this is vainglory. I'm not teaching that doctrine concerning John 1 and 1 for you to feel like SOT is the greatest camp. I'm teaching that because I'm a Bible student, and there's some information that I've curated over 7 months, 6 months, that I have to acknowledge. And I'm going to share it with you. I'm pretty confident about it. But I got a panel of excellent scholars peer reviewing that study. That was the idea. All right? That was the idea. That's why That's why the lesson is not a public lesson, and why I'm asking y'all to, if you want to see it now, go look at the Patreon. And I'm even answering the comments on the Patreon. I'm answering emails. I did 2 rooms this week on Clubhouse where people can ask me questions about it. When did anybody ever do that for me? Yo, brothers got doctrines that I never heard of. I'm talking about, yo, you bugging. Why did you say that? And they confidently teaching it. And they have never put together 70 slides and given it to me saying, here's why I say that. And can you peer review it? Because they don't care what I think. They can say whatever they want to say. Right? But you know what they don't have to worry about? Me doing a video about them. I make my own content. I'm creative. I've been teaching every Friday for the last 2 years, practical lessons that I think of myself. I am not looking at your content and then my lesson is about what you said. And you take that how you want to take it, because it's not one way. It's the other way, bro. The way you be getting, I can get like that. All right? And I'm going to need you to understand that. Okay? Now, this is easy for me. This is a lesson for Israel. I don't need the scoffer. See, in the chat was the scoffer. Making it about him. Because a lot of y'all got that main character syndrome. You the dude, it's weird to be around you sometime because you got the main character syndrome. I don't suffer from that. All right? I can concentrate. So instead of making it about the scoffer, he just banned from the channel. Goodbye. And we move on. Israel. We are the top scholars in the earth. The study cannot end. We cannot stop searching the scriptures to find the truth. The Bereans, Paul, if Paul was on the scene, he the top man. I gotta fall back. The Bereans wasn't just taking Paul's word for it because you study with Gamaliel, the elder, famous in Israel as one of the top sages. You're his student. So because you're from his camp, whatever you say to me, that's what it is. The Bereans ain't do that. Go to I believe it's in Thessalonians. It's Acts. I keep saying this. Go to Acts 17 and read verse 10. I'm gonna put it on the screen.
Count out of one.
Give me 1 second, bro. Nah, I want verse 11. Yeah, because we could do the lead up, but let's get right to the point. I'm going to put it on the screen. Read that.
Count out of one. This the book of Acts. Chapter 17, verse 11.
God?
These were more noble than those in Thessalonica, and that they received the word with all readiness of mind, and searched the scriptures daily, whether those things were so.
So I can't do that now? Now it's like any brother that's studying and telling you he found something new, I can't study. It was good when I studied any other time. It's good. But it seems like for this particular class, and I'm talking to the body that studies with me, some brothers feel like I'm studying too hard. Now wait, I didn't take the study and go, hey Israel, this is the new doctrine. I said, I have a study and I want it peer reviewed. This is the name of it. 7 months of work. I want y'all to scrutinize this, not ask me. Listen, I want you to scrutinize the teaching, Meaning, look at it. Damn, I can't get this right. Look at it. Not ask me a bunch of questions. Well, what do you think this means? What do you think that? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Well, how can you? What do you? Bro, hold on. I'm not talking about everything at once. I'm talking about one thing. That lesson is about one thing. The book of John chapter 1 and how we've been breaking it down. But are you saying this? See, I don't care what you're saying about that. Are you saying this? Like, hey, hold on. Why you won't indulge me on the study that I'm doing here? One thing at a time. Look at it. Y'all were all, I think you're wrong about this. Okay, why? Well, that will require you to do and present me with something. I'm prepared to be locked in this room reading y'all's results. I got to get back with y'all. I can't do counsel on Sunday morning. I got to read these responses. I got to analyze these findings because these brothers could be right. I need to look at this. Not, God showed me that. I'm better. But then to be treated like that is irritating. Or to be played with like that was my spirit and not, no, this is brotherly. Y'all were all, this is like invite only. The nigga feels like I'm a genius. He wanted me to look at it. That's what he thinks of me. Of course I'll look at it. Hey, y'all all I disagree. Here's why. What I'm going to do? I'm going to stop being that person's brother. I'm going to make a video about him. The new doctrine of SOT. When did I say that? Go on my channel. What video is that? I don't understand, bro. You could call me now. I don't understand it. So what I'm saying is, Israel, so that you don't, some of y'all are doing this. Some of y'all are saying, I watched Joel. Let me go see what he's talking about. And then you don't come to me. I don't get an email. You go to your other favorite teacher. That's what some of y'all are doing. I know about you. Y'all, you go to your other favorite teacher. Joel is saying this. What are you going to say? Some of y'all are bootlegging my shit. Y'all, some of y'all are screenshotting and sending it to your favorite teacher. Well, look at this. What are you gonna say? So that and then it leads brothers to say things, and I'll be like, damn, that's an insult to me, man. You insulted me. You didn't represent me at all for who I am as a man and the nature of my human condition and character. You didn't represent me at all. And you don't be around and never know, but I rep for you. And when you need something from me, and then you slick shot me, why would you? What are you? Oh, it wasn't about me. Okay, sir. I dig it. But then you hit me, and it's like, now what? Why you hitting me? Obviously, you was talking about me, my G. Or the context is the same, so I'm not stupid. You know, try to play me like I'm stupid because you want it to be one way, but it ain't that way, bro. I ain't that dude. Like that nice, the way I come off is because that's the respect you deserve. The way I talk to you is because that's the respect I feel you deserve. So when I'm trying to reason with you and you go here with it and I take low, it's because I feel you deserve that respect. Right? Right? So I think I made my point, right? I think you get it. So brothers gonna do what they gonna do. Facebook niggas gonna be Facebook niggas. But I got like 5 books I gotta read. Right here. On the floor. The brothers that come and have class with me here, they know the pile. I got a pile in the corner. That's not decoration. And I'm not studying that so that I could say, yo, look how much I know. I'm smart, right? No, I'm studying that because I want to know. And then, if you ask me about it, I can speak to it from an informed place. So no Edomite, no Ishmaelite, no Elamite, no Moabite, no Midianite, no Assyrian, no Ammonite, no Girgashite, no Hivite, etc. can say Hebrew Israelites is a bunch of jail niggas and they have fantasy doctrine that they make up. These guys are a bunch of clowns. Because that's how we get talked about. Go outside the street and teach against a Christian apologetic and misspeak. They make 10 videos about you. I just didn't know my own brothers move like that. All right, that's it. So let's get some precepts, man. Go to Proverbs 11 and read let's start at 12. When everybody have it, say Khan.
Count on one.
I'm going to sleep. I'm gonna relax after this, man. I'm gonna chill. I stress myself too much. Niggas ain't got love for me, man. Y'all funny. Y'all this way sometimes, but it's the other way other times. And I know that. Read this.
Count on one. This is the book of Proverbs. Chapter 11, verse 12. He that is void of wisdom despiseth his neighbor, but a man of understanding holdeth his peace.
For 7 months, I didn't say nothing. Write down my findings. I say, it can't be that. We have to be right. Search a little bit more. I get more hope that the way I've been doing it was right. Search a little bit more. It don't. No. That's bad form. We better than this. We don't have to concede to the lies of the Christians, but that's not right. Do you think I went public right at that moment that I felt like that? Let me show how much I know compared to those around me. Nope. I held my peace. Read on.
Count on one. Verse 13. A talebearer revealeth secrets, but he that is of a faithful spirit concealeth the matter.
So I concealed all of this information and put it in a document and hand delivered it to brothers. And then niggas bootleg my shit. Yo, what? What are you doing, Doc? Why would you do that? That was for you, bro. This was the greatest moment of my life, that you was going to read a thesis I put together like a damn term paper, and you was going to review it because I consider you a scholar, a doctor of the law. Nah, niggas passing it around. How this brother got it? I ain't even talked to him. I have a whole different way I'm going to talk to him about it. I know that, man. Yo, it's crazy. Read on.
Count on one. Verse 14. Where no counsel is, the people fall. But in the multitude of counsel, there is safety.
So I gather around a bunch of brothers, not in my body, not from my camp. I didn't have an echo chamber. I gathered a bunch of brothers from different ideologies and invited them to study the findings that I put together over 7 months with the sources. because that's a multitude of counselors. This brother might agree with me. That still doesn't make me right. I need to know what this brother says. He might have information I have not considered or seen. I'm going to listen to him. And I'm going to go back, and that's going to become I got to go back in the lab. And not whether or not I like the Ak, or whether or not I respect the Ak, or whether or not anybody knows or not. But if I know that that brother is right, then I edit my document. Not whether or not I like that brother, or whether or not that brother is popular and I don't want to issue with that brother. I don't give a damn about none of that. This channel used to get 79 viewers. It's 342 right now. Brothers be live with 800 people. Brothers be live with 1,200 people watching. I teach for the people that study with me, bro. That's it. If I think you're right, I'm going to edit my document. Not, well, I can't edit it because it's got to be my way. See, you would do that because you want it to be one way, your way. But it's the other way. It's Yahweh's way. In a multitude of counselors, there is safety. Go to Sirach 31. 37. Nasim, you read it.
Counter to one.
Go to Sirach 37 and give me, let me see what I want. Ooh, yeah. I'm not even going to start there because y'all niggas is, at the end of the day, a lot of y'all is fake tough. You really emotional while projecting that onto others. You really the emotional one. You don't like being challenged. You don't even like being in the hot seat. It make you angry to be challenged. You want it to be one way. And now you overreact when challenged. So I'm not even gonna start there. Start at verse 12.
Counter to one.
Yo, if you offended or you like, yo, you talking about me? Yeah. Because why you feel like that? You shouldn't even feel like that if you ain't moving like that. If you moving from a sincere place of love, then why you worried about who I'm talking to? Just enjoy the lesson. But if you feel cut like, damn, nigga talking about me. Yeah, nigga, what you doing? Why would you say that? Why would you even suggest that to me? Who do you think? What are you doing? Why would you do that? Read this, bro.
Counter one. The book of Sirach, 30 verse 12.
Hold on, I gotta mute my mic.
Counter one. But be continually with a godly man, whom thou knowest to keep the commandments of the Lord, whose mind is according to thy mind, and will sorrow with thee if thou shalt miscarry.
This is one of my favorite scriptures because I like to surround myself with men who believe in keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. That's a mind according to my mind, not brothers who believe everything I believe the way I believe it. I don't need an echo chamber. I don't need that. I need brothers who's actually my brother. Because when you're not around, I stand for you. Or I can't, if I don't feel like I need to do that, I won't even kick it with you, fam. If you're the type of brother that when you're not around and people's playing with your name, and I don't feel the need to step in like, oh, yo, then I don't like you. And you'll never see me around you. Any brother I kick it with, you see me salute him, you see me in pictures with him, that's how I feel about those brothers. But is your mind according to my mind? Or is it one of them high school moves where I'm your friend, but you're not my friend? You want it to be one way, bro. Nah, man, this ain't. I don't owe you nothing, man, at all. Read on.
Counter one. And let the counsel stand. But there is no man faithful unto thee than it.
Read again.
And let the counsel of thine own heart stand. For there is no man more faithful unto thee than it.
See, because the counsel of my heart is you got to study. How can Esau know more than you? Impossible. Is God with you? Yes. How can he know more? Why does he speak Greek and you don't? Aren't those your scriptures? Ain't that what you say? Yes. Why you don't know that Greek? I didn't look at it. Why? Does it belong to him? Are you a slave to his translatory work? Are you subject to what he tells you it says? Y'all be having these thoughts. That's the counsel of my heart. That's been faithful to me. That's allowed me to cut many a Muslim without speaking Arabic. I'm going to study that book. I'm going to learn Arabic by studying that book. You got what argument against the truth? Okay. And I go in the hyperbolic chamber and the gravity get heavy. And I be doing my push-ups. And Ishmael be running from me. Why wouldn't that be the same way with everything? Oh, your brother's studying too much. What do you mean? How? Reading of many books. I'm reading the Bible. Read it again.
Counter one. Sirach or Ecclesiasticus 37:13. And let the counsel of thine own heart stand, for there is no man more faithful unto thee than it.
You're not going to get me to stop studying. You're not going to get me to teach these men with the gray shirt not to study. I be wanting them to teach me things. Why do I have to study everything and then tell them? My job is to give them the foundation on how to be an Israelite and please the Most High God. But they can't know anything about anything else unless I learned it first and I told it. No. But better believe if they tell me something, you better have it prepared. And it better be scholarly. It better not be, I heard, he said, that guy said, a brother said, I saw one time, I was over here. Nah, you better come correct. Read on.
Counter one. For a man's mind is
Hold on, man. I don't know why it's like this, but I got to mute. I don't know if your volume is too high. Mine isn't really. But every time I'm off mute, it's cutting you. Read it again.
Counter one. Verse 14. For a man's mind is sometime wont to tell him more than 7 watchmen that sit above in a high tower.
See, because my mind was telling me, y'all, that's not correct. But 7 watchmen in the high tower was like, nah, but everybody says it this way. That's what we all teach. That's what it is, Joel. Oh, you're in a bad situation going against that. I wouldn't do that if I was you. I'd be like, wait a minute. Sometimes a man's mind will tell him more than 7 watchmen in a high tower. My mind told me it don't say that. You studied it. It doesn't say that. You know how I feel teaching? And I got that voice in my head? Well, here's the breakdown. It don't say that. I can't even talk. So I got to go back in the hyperbolic time chamber, turn the gravity up higher. Now I'm doing jumping jacks because I got to figure it out. I'm not asking you to figure it out for me. I'm using my intellect. And most of all, I'm asking the Most High God to brighten my eyes. Because I'm not doing this for my glory. It's all for the adoration and advancement of the Most High God and His truth. It don't belong to me. It don't belong to SOT. It belongs to Yahweh Ba'Shem HaMashiach, Yahweh Shai. I be thinking brothers is like, what you think I'm gonna be an OT only? Are you crazy? It just don't say that. That verse doesn't say that. Yes, it does. Okay, I'm not gonna dismiss you. Can you academically show me that it does say that? And can I look at that and have time with that? Like I'm giving you with my findings? Read on.
Counter 1. And above all this, pray to the Most High, that he would direct thy way in truth.
What I just say. What I just say. So now it's, you see, with you it's one way. It's my way. But with me, it's always been Yahweh's way. Am I representing Yahweh's truth? Or am I representing tradition? Or superstition? Or an assertion that brothers make based on how they look at it? And I gotta fall in line with that because you can't be rocking the boat, bro. Or I ain't gonna fool with you no more. You know, hey, bro, then you was never with me. What are you talking about? You the one out. I wasn't even gonna make this video. I had to live my life and answer 55 phone calls today because brothers like, yo, why would he say this? Yo, why this video about to come out? Why that's your face? What? Why this brother said that? And I'm like, damn, I talked to all these brothers personally. Why is it happening like that? All right. They think it's one way. They expect you to be, I take low because I'm Yahweh all. Or, let's make it a fight. See, now that I do this, Yahweh all gonna go to his platform and he gonna make it. No, I'm gonna teach what I've been teaching all night. Read it again.
Counter 1. Verse 15. And above all this, pray to the Most High, that he will direct thy way in truth.
Everything that I ever taught you, I believe that the Most High has directed my footsteps into that understanding. It's never been about me personally or any brother with me personally. Read this.
Counter 1. Verse 16. Let reason go before every enterprise, and counsel before every action.
Where's Asha'al at? Is that not? Did you and I not reason on this for months before it was even okay? Now I gotta have a captain's meeting and we have to discuss this. Okay, now I have to put this in written form and make it academic because it has to be explained to the brothers in the body why something like this is being said, and it has to be qualified. Now that that's done, we're not going to make this a controversy. I'm going to get counsel from the church fathers around me because that's how I see you brothers. Let me say that with the big camera. I see you brothers as church fathers. I think you are some of the most excellent men. This racist world would have us believe that you're just a nigga. And you brothers are some of the foremost historians, debaters, theologians, and you're young men. And I'm so impressed by you brothers that I wanted you to review a document that I put together, a book, basically a short book that I wrote, and I wanted your opinion, and that was all this was ever about. If it gets turned into a clout thing, and if brothers feel like you can no longer keep company with me, good riddance. You was never with me anyway as a brother, or I was only of use to you, and when I become a nuisance to you, I'm of no value to you, and I understand that. But I'm a real Israelite. And my people matter to me. And I think the best of them always. and you could quote that. All right. Read that one more time.
Counter 1. This is Sirach, chapter 37 and verse 16. Let reason go before every enterprise, and counsel before every action.
That's the way we got to move through life. Okay? Some of y'all move, y'all ain't asking nobody no counsel. You would know it all. You know everything. Your elder knows everything. You ain't got to ask nobody no questions. You can say whatever you want about anybody. People need to be your friend. You a superstar out here. You're a whole superstar out here. Everybody else, if you acknowledge them, they're cool. But if you don't, F them. Because you want it to be that way. But it ain't really that way. The Most High God is the author of my future, not you. You just a part of the story, Ak. Okay? You're just a part of the story, Ak. I want Israel to remember, we are the foremost top scholars in the earth. The people we refer to for references have books this thick. You want to know something that Philo said? He has a collected works this thick, small print, this thick. You want to understand the Trinity? Origin, this thick. We referring to him when we debating the Trinity. We going to his words. What did he think? What I'm saying is, Israel, they need to be asking what we think. We have more. Number one, these people didn't have half of the ability to research what we can research now. All they had is what they had. The 47 scholars who brought you your King James Bible didn't even have all the manuscripts that we have now. It's a fact. So I can't exceed them? I gotta live in 1611? I can't exceed their wisdom. Like, that translation work is poor. And y'all have heard me say this. That translation is legal, but it's not most excellent. It could be better. And then you know what the white Christians, when I talk like that, who are you to speak like that? And now brothers is doing that. Who are you to speak like that? How dare you? Who are you? Now if your favorite teacher said it, because your favorite teacher said a lot of wild stuff. If your favorite teacher said it, it'd be like, yo, we need to think about this, Akim. We need to consider this. If your camp leader said it, yo, man, it's a new doctrine, bro. My elder's the wisest in the galaxy. I heard brothers say that. I've heard brothers say that. My elder is the wisest man on the face of the earth. I've heard brothers say that. Why would you want to be in a school where you don't feel like that? Okay. But I'm going to weigh his words in the balance. Wait a minute. When did that become wrong? Yo, bro, this breakdown. Oh my God, bro, the elder. Right. I love the elder too. I'm gonna go study that. 99 times out of 100, the elders is right. But what if there's one time I don't agree with their findings? I have to agree with it anyway? The Bible don't say that. Turn to the book of Jeremiah. 17 and 5. Classic. Read that.
Kind of one. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, verse 5. Thus says the Lord, thus says the Lord, cursed be the man that trusteth in man, and maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart departeth from the Lord.
Is that still true? Remember, Paul, the top man. The Bereans is going home checking that. I gotta make sure that I hear you, Paul, and you sound eloquent when you say that. I just need to make sure that's in the text. Like, I need to make sure that's in the book. Okay? And you not just caught up in the spirit and you embellishing a little bit. You might be embellishing a little bit. Don't you feel good when you go and do the study for yourself and you see what the elder saw and it's there? Don't you feel safe? But what if my attitude was, I'm the leader, I'm right, and any of you niggas questioning what I'm saying, I like take a dump on you. You know what I mean? Or you can get out of the school. Now you can't even ask questions in class. Like, yo, right on. You become my cheerleaders. It's not necessarily what we have here, and maybe that's why the body is so small. I can admit that, right? I can admit that. If I taught brothers to revere me like a god, if I taught brothers to exalt me and to put me on a high level and to think of and like to draw pictures of me and paint images of me and deify me in a sense that the Most High God is working through me, you know, and feed into that, I'm pretty sure I would have 200, 300, 400 more people. At least. So I understand. But the brothers that you see with me, the core of men, yo, these are talented men. They talented in their own right. Or you don't see them with us. We kicking them out now. The camp is different now. Brothers ain't doing the work. You're not studying. You're not on class. You're not tapped in. You're done with us. Like, we're not worried about maintaining your membership and your dues. It's like, nah, this is not for you. Sons of Thunder is not for you. This is not the body for a brother that just wants to be with brothers. And it's a form of idolatry almost, right? I'm a fallible man. And then Yaquab comes out of the rafters, Captain Yaquab, yo, stop talking like that. You keep it too real. Let brothers see you how they see you. Yo, I gotta be my authentic self. And he say that because he love me. That's my friend. He say that because he don't want brothers to violate and disrespect. But I do have to be authentic. Like, yo, go study it. Matter of fact, I won't insult your intelligence and teach it to you without bringing the data to you. That's who they have as a camp instructor, right? They got a brother like that. Like, they got access to all the data. They could read it for themselves. If they have questions, brothers had questions. My captains had questions. They didn't just, oh, y'all all said it's this way now. They said, nah, I need you to explain it. And then I explain it to them. I don't understand. And I take my time and I be a teacher, which is my primary occupation. The calling that Yahweh gave me, I be an instructor. And then brothers go, yo, it's there. And then I search them. Are you saying that? Or do you really? And then they teach it back to me. I'm like, oh, you get it. Yeah. And then we shake hands. And they got confidence that they're being guided by a brother who studied, not a brother who be having emotion. And like, I feel. Or it's always been said. They don't have that for a camp instructor. But I believe the Bible's teaching that. Read that again. 17 and 5.
Count out of one. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, verse 5. Thus says the Lord, cursed be the man that trusteth in man, and maketh flesh his arm, and whoso, Salakia, and whose heart departeth from the Lord.
Because your heart is supposed to be with Yahweh. Your mind is your heart. And your mind is supposed to be towards him. And he's supposed to direct our paths. Now, he sends men for teachers and instructors. But remember, they are men. And don't ever be in a situation where brothers are discouraging you from studying. That's no. Absolutely not. What? No. You can study, bro. You can learn anything. You brothers want to learn damn Russian, you can learn it. You're smart enough. But if it comes to scriptural doctrine, that has to be done through reasoning. Sitting down and reasoning. Okay? The Bible says exhort people. Convince them. It doesn't say just tell them and say that it's always this way, or my elder is elite, or I come from an elite pedigree, so I'm right. No, bro. Are you right? And then we could go from there. So for some larger situations, that could cause dissension. You thought I wasn't going to touch on that? I'm a strategist. That can cause dissension. Sometimes you need grunts. You need brothers that just listen, obey, and follow orders. We have that. But for a time, after a while, you're supposed to grow into a scripture man. You're supposed to grow into a man of the Lord. How long I got you folding chairs and sweeping up? Forever? Or at some point, is that brother going to crack a Bible open and have dominion with it? And be able to go out in the street and bring people to Yahweh? At some point, he got to evolve to that. Okay? I didn't come into this truth breaking down precepts. I came in here with a pen and time and listening until I was to the point where I can make lessons of my own. And I still only taught that which I was able to, that was above my strength. But now, the Most High has given me a workload that has forced me to evolve so much and very quickly. And I'm addicted to the ministry. Okay? And I want that for the nation. We are the top scholars in the earth. We are the greatest people, most intelligent, resourceful people on the face of this entire planet. Nobody is wiser than us. And that is God's design for us. Okay? A nation of kings and priests. Kings are wise. Book of Proverbs says the king can scatter evil with his eyes, meaning he can see flaw. Okay? That's the level we're supposed to be on. And forgive me for seeing you that way. All right? I'm going to yield there. I ain't taking no questions. Listen, call the number at the bottom of the screen. We're going to send up the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. And we're going to also, somebody's going to edify and say it in the English. Okay, make sure your phone is on mute. Because when you repeat the prayer, it throws the timing off because there's a delay because you're on the phone. Okay, make sure your phone is on mute. I've been meaning to design a new closer because we no longer have Cash App. Cash App is no longer a business partner of ours, but the Zelle and the PayPal do work if you wish to donate. In no way am I ungrateful for the beautiful donations that I received tonight. Warrior of Judah, Isaac Yaboa, Solomon McFadden, Big Yasharala, and Swag Society. I just really had to make a point, and I wasn't able to stop my flow. Forgive me. If you have a righteous product and you want it shown on our channel, like Above All Nations and their gear, just reach out. and we will get you up here. All right. We love the nation and we love to support you. Shout out to Roe the Chef and his beautiful single Supplication is amazing. He sounds really good, don't it? He sounds good making a record like that. Make sure you support his YouTube channel for that. Thawada VJ. And if the spirit is on you once again, I want you to go and check out our Patreon, because it's not just my lesson up there. It is hundreds of them, and it's all broken into categories, easy to follow, resources for you to study that's constantly being updated. Hopefully there's something there for you. All right. Once again, we are the Sons of Thunder. It's our heart's prayer and desire for Israel that they might be saved. And before I'm a camp leader, before I'm a super brew, I'm your brother. Act like you remember that. Shalom. Thank you for watching. If you would like to support the body, you can donate via Cash App, PayPal, or Zelle. We are the Sons of Thunder. It's our heart's prayer and desire for Israel that they might be saved.